Hi there guys, I'm Commander Storm and welcome to Storm Infinite. So in the last video, episode 1, we made a small mining pod. In this video my aim is to make some kind of small fighter ship. It's not kind of related to the small mining pod, but I thought it'd be a kind of a good idea, kind of a good thing to design and to make. So we're going to start design on some kind of small fighter ship. Should be able to, I think for now we'll focus on just doing kind of pure planetary combat, you know, with oxygen, so that we don't have to worry about fuel pumps and fuel tanks and stuff like that, well, oxygen tanks and stuff like that. So for now we'll just focus on atmospheric combat. Really, we don't want anything. I have absolutely no idea. That's like the generic ship that just comes like with the station. That is so weird. It's completely unnecessary. Right, so we're going to get rid of that. And we are going to kind of put a mirror on here because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to do this several times. So there we go. There we go. So much simpler than having to do it 4 times. Alright, so we've got kind of like our base to work on. That's completely unnecessary beacon there, but whatever, we'll just go with it. The first thing you need to do is actually create a small ship. So we go in here, just actually come up with like a landing gear we can use. It's already put it in the right position for us, which is very nice. I wonder what kind of design we should do. Another few blocks up, and then we'll make another mirror on here. Yeah, I think we'll do it from about that height. You don't necessarily have to have all the axes on, but it does help. I have absolutely no idea what design we should go for. Maybe kind of like a curve outwards. So if we use, I wonder how this would look. That's a bit too wide, is it? Don't know. I could fit a lot of weapons on that. That might be quite a good shape. We'll see how it goes. If it's completely stupid, I can edit the video and pretend it never happened. So either way, this is going to work. This is a pretty weird design already. I think if we kind of there we go, plate to work on. If we get rid of the blue one as well. There we go. Can we get rid of this? How big are these? I can never remember. I think, yeah, they're 3. So if we just get rid of, make it go further back, should be able to fit in there, or not, because I'm a bit of a numpty. There we go. Right, so 5 should be able to fit it in there. like that. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of make it go out on the sides here, so that we've got kind of like 2 wings, and we can use that. If we make this bit curved in, a bit more dynamic. And we can make this go out. Oops. How far should we go out? I'm reckoning 2 or 3, so it's not too much of a jump going outwards. This is probably going to be one of the most ugly, like, fighters ever known to mankind. Two or 3 out, both sides. I made that a 1 there. Take off this by a couple. And then what we'll do is we'll actually integrate things like reactors and stuff inside this area. Gives us a bit of space to kind of work around. Now, because it's a fighter, I think it might be a good idea to put the kind of cockpit at the front. So in this area here, maybe a bit further down. Should really try not to use the yeah, no. Get rid of that. Oh, meteor sour's always inbound. When have I not got a meteor storm? That looks good-ish. Not really, but we'll go with it. Okay, so we put... get rid of... Oh, that's the wrong way around. Like that. And then we get rid of the sides here. So we're kind of making it smaller and a lot more compact. Like that. And then get rid of this. Leave that there, get rid of that, and that, and go up a little bit. If we just work one bit at a time, we should be able to come up with a design that doesn't look too ridiculous and stupid and horrible and nasty. Get rid of that. There we go. Already we've come up with a pretty ugly designed ship. It kind of makes me want to cry. So if we get rid of that, and that there, just as an idea, I don't actually come up with plans for these ships. This is literally off the top of my head, so I really do apologise if it turns out it is actually probably the worst designed ship ever known to mankind. It's because it's come off literally the top of my head. So yeah, if it turns out badly, it's because it's off the top of my head and there's actually no planning that goes involved in these things. Which, to be honest, I should probably start thinking about planning, but I'm a bit too lazy for that. I do kind of plan, you know, I plan that I'm going to make a small fighter ship, but that's about it. There's no other plan that really is involved in it, so... I think long and thin, though, would be a good design, because it means that we are less likely to be shot. Like, if you see it from there, if it's not much wider than that, that's going to be extremely hard to shoot down. I think that's probably the best thing to go for. So if we start going around now, like that. There we go. 1, 2. And that's not right, is it? Now I'm going to kind of leave that area down there hollow, apart from this bit here, and that's just so I can put things like reactors in and a few thrusters as well on the sides. I'll probably put some thrusters here. We need small thrusters as well, which I've already got. So we'll use some thrusters here. Like that. I'd rather put some weapons on the sides, to be honest. I think I want to put some weapons on the sides of here. Weapons and tools. Get a Gatling gun, rocket launchers, and I might put a warhead attached to a landing gear on there. I might. I'm thinking about it. Right, so far we've got that kind of design. My body somehow keeps getting stuck in the station, which is nice and everything, but no. So we've got that's going to be extremely accurate. And then we want two rocket launchers on the sides, on each side. I have to remember which way around it is, and it's not that way, it is that way. One there, and kind of going back like that. Don't know why, it just looks cool. That was the only real reason. And then if we get rid of the bottom here, we can start to put some thrusters in. Now I'll put it in so it's kind of pointing out slightly, like that. Right, that should hope it from stop it from interfering too much. If we have another two come out on the sides like that, we put some reactors on the inside just while I've still got a gap, which we should be able to fit in. And then we have to get rid of these. Let's get some reactors. I like to completely overpower with reactors, so we'll have an absolute load. So many that it's too much, so we never run out. Any of them, get destroyed, then we've still got a load left. Fill up that, and fill in that, and then put two in there. we've got the ones over there. We're going to have a few underneath. And then if we do that. Right, I've decided that I'm not really going for good looks, I'm going more for usability. This thing will hopefully be extremely agile and extremely hard to shoot down. If you're going from a quite a far location, you can imagine if I go away from it slightly, you can see it's going to be pretty hard to destroy. If you look at all these ships, these are going to be easy to destroy. Where is it? Over there. But that thing, that's going to be a complete pain. I could actually put another machine gun on top there. There is such a thing as overpowering now, I suppose. Right, okay, so if we have... I don't want to do that. If I... Yeah, we'll have one in there. And then we'll have... probably one there and one there. That is making it wider, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. Put a few in here. And if we put a spotlight in the bottom there. Crap. I meant to do that. Lol. Oops. Right, we'll put them in again. And then 8. Well, that should keep it up. Is there enough space to put there? There is. Okay, put one in there. Reactors are in sorry about that. Reactors are in overload, which is not very good. Oop, I forgot to turn on my own jetpacks. Oops. So what we need to do is we need to sort out the reactors, and apparently my inertial dampeners went on, which is why I started swinging about like a complete loony. Okay, so what we need then is we need a few more reactors. Oh, whoops. I meant to do that. My bad. Oops. Oh god. Right, well, with a bit of video editing, this will be magically back to the way it was. And yeah, nothing will have ever happened at all. Okay guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, nothing ever happened to my ship there. It always looked like that. It was always fine. Okay, so basically I've just about finished it, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look the best ship, but it looks alright. We've got 6 machine guns, and it's quite powerful. It's not, I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, so yeah, it's quite fast, as you can see. So 20, 30, I can't see anything, so I have absolutely no idea where I am. 60, 70, so we're going quite fast. I think it can probably reach the top speed. Yeah, we've reached it. So yeah, it can go to the top speed. How good is it slowing down? Pretty good. But it's also carrying a lot of weapons, a lot of armaments. That's serious power. This thing's quite good. It's quite powerful. So if I just get out, hang on. Oop. I have no idea. There we go, they're so close to the ground, I didn't even realise. One thing I haven't done, which I probably really should have done, is sideways thrusters. I just didn't think of that. Don't know why, but I didn't. So just put some in, that'll slow it down. No, I did put some in, they just weren't powerful enough. Okay, so let's put a few. Annoying person. Annoying. Grr. Grr. Go away. Would delete you, but I can't. So I'm just going to delete your gun. There you go. Feel free to fly around now. There we go. So here we are. That thing's probably going to follow me, which is extremely irritating. But it's better than it shooting at my ship. So turn this around. There we are. Now I've got sideways stuff. That's a lot of thrusters. This thing's going to be serious. Okay, so extremely good turning speed, so we can use this as our example. I don't even know. Oh, it's in pieces already. Yeah, it's quite powerful, but not powerful enough to stop while going down. So if you go head first, it's not. Yeah, it's not quite powerful enough to keep itself up, but that's alright. Now if we just go into settings, I'm going to change the spotlight to be a little bit more powerful, because right now it's not the most powerful, which is not very good, because I can't see a thing and it's dark. So whoops, I lost the ship accidentally. Oh well. What? 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 It's not supposed to do that. Well, I did not expect that. Okay guys, so looking at the design, it's not exactly perfect, but then again it was just literally built off kind of like so I think, to be honest, it has a lot of potential. It's got the possibility. It certainly can work as a fighter ship. It's got the firepower, and it's got the kind of like, if you look at it, it is thin, quite thin, so it's quite hard to shoot down, and quite hard to aim at, and it's extremely fast, extremely good acceleration. The only thing is that the downside to this is the fact that it isn't very powerful when it comes to maneuvering sideways. Back and forwards fine, up down fine, but sideways is a bit of a problem. We could easily fix that just by putting a few thrusters in, maybe a few more on the sides here, stuff like that. Put some extras in on the sides here, a few down here. We could easily fix that problem. but I think all in all this is quite a good ship design, and it's quite powerful as well. So if you like this video, please like it. If you want to share it with someone else, please share, and if you want to see more content, then please feel free to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.